And this podcast is creating that for the homie Alfredo.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? So now Alfredo will post this, and then once he beats somebody's ass, they're gonna be like, yo, actually, I like this kid. I like this kid. This kid's good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We out here chasing dreams, trying to catch them like receivers. Heavy on the grind, trying to turn you to believers. Yeah, we see you hating from the bleachers. Coming with the gas, hot and ready, little Caesars.
Hello.
Speaking of truth.
What's up, people?
We are back.
What it be what it is.
That was a lot.
Yeah. Hello. We're back, guys. Another episode of the podcast, the show.
Long time no see.
Above the Multiverse, ATM. Reporting live from ATL. Not really, but the fights are there tonight.
That's what we're talking about today.
Yeah. So this is Above the Multiverse. Welcome, guys. I'm Adrian Blest.
I'm Avery Harden.
And we got special guests today, guys.
Yeah, two
Avery
special
Harden's going
guests.
to introduce them.
We got two special guests, and we have one that was here the last episode, and then we have her. Actually, I'll let her introduce her. So this is my homie, Maddie, and Maddie
Hi.
brought her person.
Hi, my name is Maddie. Do you remember me? Maybe. I've been here a couple times. It's not my first rodeo any longer.
No longer, yeah.
I brought somebody really exciting to talk about.
Sheesh.
And this is my boyfriend. I know, guys. This
Yes.
is my boyfriend.
Sorry to all the fans out there.
His name.
She is taken, bro. Come and fight him about it.
To all the thirsties. To all the thirsties in the comments, man. Sorry, bud.
There's been none, just to clarify. If anybody was thinking about being thirsty,
There's thirsties in the
sorry.
comments.
And don't even try, because he's a fighter, and that's why he's here today.
Yeah.
This is my boyfriend, Alfredo.
Alfredo.
Say hello.
In the building.
Alfredo.
Hi, guys.
Alfredo.
So what's up, man? How you doing?
I'm good, man. How are you guys?
Good, man.
You know.
A special day too because yes.
Hold on, wait a second. Hold on.
Go on,
We gotta get Alfredo's name.
Oh, yeah, my fault.
What is
He's
Alfredo?
not here for no reason.
Yes.
It's fine if you wanted to be, though.
Yeah, we would have had you on here regardless.
Yeah. He's a
We still love
fighter.
you, dude.
Oh, I did say that. No,
Yeah.
I did
No,
say
but
that.
what's Alfredo's full name? What's his fighting name?
Mr.
Yeah.
I don't have a fighter. I don't have a fight.
So
name.
it's
Yes.
just your name. So
Yes.
what's your name?
What's your full
We're
name?
working
Full
on.
name.
We're working on the marketing
Alfredo
part.
Calderas.
Calderas?
Calderas.
Alfredo Calderas.
Calderas. I do this all the time.
Okay, cool.
I do the announcer voice all
Damn
the
it! I
time.
really need to get that
Yeah,
freaking
yeah.
thing
Pew,
going.
So,
Well,
yeah.
I have a little sound box, but
So yeah,
That's
so
great.
ladies and gentlemen, we have Alfredo Calderas in the building
Yes, sir.
because he has a fight June 28th.
7th.
27th.
Friday, June 27th. You're
27th.
gonna pull up 28th and be
Yeah.
like, guys, where is everybody?
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. Well, he
It's
has a fight
crazy.
June 27th, and we did a double header today. He's fighting on the 27th, and we're here watching UFC Fight Night.
Yep.
with
In
Kamaru Usman
Atlanta.
and
Kamaru Usman versus Joaquin Buckley. Yes.
And we're just doing all the things today. So,
Yeah, so we're chilling. We're watching the fights. We wanted to have a podcast, interview him, ask him about fights. Obviously, if you know this podcast, if you know me, I'm a huge UFC fan.
Yeah.
I watch everything. I'm obsessed kind of with UFC. It's kind of crazy. And so knowing that he fights and does, and you do Muay Thai, right? So yeah, he's a Muay Thai fighter. Fucking, I love Muay Thai. Muay Thai is
Which you
sick.
guys are-
I've
you
gone
guys-
to Muay Thai classes and got my ass beat.
you
And
guys are gonna have to explain this to me.
Yeah.
So
please.
I'll let Alfredo.
What is
explain
What
it.
is Muay Thai?
What are the rules of
Because
Muay Thai?
I watch MMA with Dre, so I don't know the technicalities of the fighting
Different
styles.
practices. There's different practices.
Okay.
Right?
So Muay Thai is basically like kickboxing. You know what kickboxing
Oh
is?
yeah. What Izzy is.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Muay Thai just has elbows. That's the only difference
From
between
kickboxing.
and Muay Thai.
Oh, okay.
And then the difference between MMA and Muay Thai is that it's just striking. Muay
Oh,
Thai
so
is
you
just
don't do no.
striking.
You don't do no.
No.
Oh, damn.
No takedowns. It's all stand up.
Damn, that's cool. Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
Muay Thai is considered like one of the most brutal
Oh.
mixed martial arts out there.
Oh
So-
For
shoot!
sure.
Okay.
It's dope.
Okay.
It's dope.
Alright.
Yeah, elbows,
Yeah.
punching, kicks,
Yeah.
knees. Yeah, standing
If
up.
you-
If you
if
get
you-
knocked down, I feel like if you fall, like the ref is like, all right, stand back up. Like,
You don't.
right away,
You don't.
like, get
You don't
right back
attack.
up.
You don't attack down.
No.
If they get,
Like,
okay.
If they fall, you have to wait, let them get back up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Damn.
It's dope though. It's
Okay,
sick.
yeah,
And
yeah.
yeah, kickboxing I think is one of the coolest things. Do you watch like any kickboxing like guys like Victor Verhoeven and stuff like that? Do you know those guys?
What is that from? Glory?
I think from Glory. Yeah.
Dude, I don't really pay attention to glory kickboxing fighters, but I see highlights of them. Dude, they're insane. They're insane.
What do you like? Okay, so I'm super fucking curious about this whole fight thing because it's obviously I know how much work goes into this and how much training goes into it, and just I mean, like, how did you even get into this? Like, what made you want to fight and become a fighter?
It was my cousin.
Yeah.
My cousin, Brandon.
Shout out to Brandon.
Shout out to Brandon.
If you're watching this.
Yes, sir, Brandon. Yeah. Good looking out, bro. You just created a monster.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was the one who got me into this stuff, like, I want to say, like, 8 years ago.
Okay.
He was always about UFC. He was like, dude, like, you got to watch UFC with me. And then he'd always want me to do everything with him. So he told me, like, hey, let's go do a class. Let's go do a class. And I was like, all right. I'm down. And then ever since that, I just fell in love with it.
Yeah, that's still.
I like the training aspect of it, like going hard in the gym, and like hopefully the outcome goes your way. And if it doesn't, then back to the drawing board.
That's great. Did you play sports growing up and stuff? Or
no, dude. No, I didn't play any sports in high school or outside.
And
Dang.
Did you? And you didn't do any like martial arts training before that?
No.
How old were you when you like went to that gym? Like you went to class?
I want to say like
You said 8 years ago, right?
Yeah.
So he was like 20. He's 28.
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn.
Okay.
Damn.
Yeah.
How was it when you first like went in there? Was it like
Dude, it was
crazy?
tough.
Was it intimidating or? What?
It was definitely intimidating for me. Like every time it came down to sparring, like I did not want to spar.
Yeah.
And the coaches there saw that, so they would like, "Hey, you gotta get in there, man. You gotta get in there, dude."
Yeah.
So it was definitely scary, man. Like at first,
that's crazy. I can't even imagine. I would be so nervous. Like
No, that's a fact. But but the thing with fighters that I always wonder, because you are a fighter and I don't talk to a lot of fighters, but the thing I always wonder is the hitting aspect, getting hit. Like people always glorify the fighting, the punches, but the getting hit part, I feel like you got to be a different type of person to like take hits and be like, all right, let's keep going, right?
Elbow,
like it's like bow, let's keep going. Like it's not like in a street fight you could be like bow and be like, all right, I'm gonna stop. Actually, you know what I'm saying?
Get stabbed,
yeah, I mean, but it's like you can run away, but like in a fight, do you train? So you can't be like oh shoot, dude, coach, I'm done. Like it's like hell no, you know what I mean? Do you train? What I'm asking is, do you train to get hit? Like, is it just sparring or like? I don't know. Did they hit you with pads?
I think
or
you
like...
train not to get hit, right? Like that's the key. I think
that's the goal. But I mean, you can't go into the fighting game and not expect to get hit.
Yeah. But
you're gonna get hit, and then I think the training aspect is that's what you train for.
Yeah.
You get hit hard in training.
Okay. Yeah.
So that's why there's that saying, train hard, fight easy.
Yeah. Okay.
So you gotta train hard. You gotta get hit hard during training.
Yeah.
So
that's
in the fight. It's easy.
Yeah.
She was like, that's a fucking bar. I just saw his eyes like sparkle a little when you said that.
Yeah. No. Yeah. That's always been for when we think about fights, man. That's always been my big thing. Is like when these guys, especially when we watch UFC, it's like we see these guys get hit, man. Like they just keep going. Like who does it the best? The dude who did this to Justin Gaethje.
Max Holloway.
Max Holloway, dude. He gets.
You kind of look like Max Holloway, honestly.
Look key.
Let me be the judge of that. Pause.
But like, when Max Holloway gets hit, bro, he does not fall, bro, and it's like that's the one where it's like, man, is that just mental toughness or is it just like, you know what I'm saying?
It's mental toughness for sure, but also getting hit hard in the gym, dude. I've never been knocked out in a fight. Mm-hmm. Thank God.
You do not look like him.
Is it Max? Is it Max? Is he?
Yeah, look at that.
Sometimes.
I can see it, man. I can see it. He doesn't look like him all the way, but Max just looks like a beat up version.
You're a better looking version.
Max looks like a beat up version of him.
Max it looks like 20 years in the gym. Version of Alfredo, dude. But,
you gotta make sure you put Max on the screen, bro.
Max Holloway's the legend, though. Shout out to Max. So I'm definitely gonna be watching that fight. He's fighting.
It's only because he has. It's only because he has. Alfredo has the
mustache and the hair.
No. It's the firefighter's mustache. Yeah, the firefighter's mustache.
I told you to keep it.
If you had the goatee, maybe, you know what I'm saying. But yeah, man, that's always been my big thing of.
But I think that's like kind of what that's the point of fighting, right?
Yeah.
It's like so. I always say this about fighting. I think the reason I love fighting so much and watching fighting, I don't love fighting. I don't want to fight, but I'm not a fighter. But I like watching it because I think it's like the ultimate sport. There's no ball, there's no stick, there's no anything else. It's not about. It's just a person versus another person. Your training, your skills versus their skills, and their training, and just fucking you're locked in the cage, and one comes out. Like there's no. It's the oldest sport, the almost like the ultimate sport, right? That's why it's the ultimate.
And it's so individual. Like whether you do good or whether you fuck up, you have no one to blame.
Exactly. It's like you have your like. And I love the stories of the people, like people who get into it, right? That's what really got me invested in UFC is watching. Like I was telling you, it was like watching Ariel Helwani, right? Watching Ariel Helwani and seeing a whole interview with him, like breaking down like some guy who you only see him talk once or twice, and then you see his whole story and you learn about him, and you're like, damn, dude, he's dope. I'm invested, right? Just like Malcolm Wellmaker, we just watched that shit right now with Malcolm Wellmaker. He won, and now we're like invested.
That was so
it's like
good.
cool. Like I want to see him succeed. I want to watch. every time he fights. I'm gonna pay attention when he fights, right?
Yeah,
it's stuff like that. It's cool.
And this podcast is creating that for the homie Alfredo.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? So now Alfredo will post this. Alfredo will post this, and then once he beats somebody's ass, they're gonna be like, "Yo, actually, I like this kid. I like this kid. This kid's good."
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And now you have content where people can come back and be like, "Let me learn a little more about this guy."
Yeah.
Speaking of which, okay, so cool. So like when you go into the gym, you start training and stuff. When do you feel comfortable enough where you're like, I think I'm actually gonna take a fight?
Dude. Back then, like a couple years ago, I used to fight like every month.
Really?
Yeah, when I was like a bit younger, like 2 years ago, I want to say.
Damn.
I would fight like almost every month. But I think now, as I'm getting older, I want to take a little more time to train so that I can be fully prepared.
Yeah.
Because I'm coming off a loss.
Okay.
So I lost my last fight. But
the judges are wrong, bro.
Wait, I was gonna say, don't even fucking get me started. But that's the reason we're here.
Is it?
It was really controversial.
Oh shoot, okay. Hey,
so
see,
what had happened was it was Saturday, February 1st, 2025.
Okay.
Commerce Casino and Hotel. Okay.
That was my first title fight.
Oh, okay.
First 5 rounds. It was insane.
Dang.
It was really, really, really close. And he, first of all, did so good. He didn't even get hit in the face.
Damn.
He didn't even get hit in the face. It was really
I did
close.
Get hit,
Barely. Okay.
Barely.
It was so close. Glorilla. It was so close the whole time. We were feeling really confident about it. We finished all the rounds. Me and our friends who I came with to watch him, we go over to the front, and there were all these little kids crowding around us, about to watch the results. These little kids are like, "Which one's your friend?" And we were like, "It's that one in the gray shorts." And they were like, "Oh, he fucking won for sure. He fucking won for sure." Middle schoolers don't lie. They straight up don't. They don't. Everybody was so convinced about it. And okay, they said the results. Whatever. I straight up don't believe it still.
What was the score? Do you know? Do you remember?
I don't remember.
Dude,
it was close as fuck. It was close as fuck. It was split decision.
Oh, fuck.
It was close as fuck. And his opponent was freaking suspended for several months after that fight due to injury.
So you beat his ass.
I think I split his nose open. I think.
Oh,
elbow.
shit.
It was pretty tight.
Sick. Hell yeah.
So it was
That's
really
dope.
good. I'm mad about it,
So wait, is this a rematch?
but it's fine.
No.
No, that's a different guy.
This fight is in Anaheim. I usually fight in Commerce Casino for Cali Muy-Thai.
Okay.
That's the organization that I usually fight for. But this fight coming up, I'm fighting for IFS, and that's going to be in Anaheim.
Okay, that's the one we're fighting. That's what we're doing.
That's what we're going to.
Yeah. Okay.
Belt.
And we're gonna be
title,
there.
all
So
that.
if you guys
Yeah.
are fans, pull up.
Pulling up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Buy
it up.
tickets.
Yeah, we'll put the link. The link will be in the bio. You can buy tickets on there.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, I'm fucking hyped for you. That's sick. I'm super excited for you.
I know Dre was telling me, we were talking before you guys got here about some of the stuff that he wanted to ask you, and it's one thing that I really want to know that he was saying is what's the next, do you want to go to the UFC? What's the next step, or is it just you just want to, I don't know the journey. I'm a rapper, and the rapper life is way different than comedy or different than, you know, obviously MMA or boxing. So I'm like curious to know like, oh, what is the next steps to even, I don't even know if you want to go to UFC.
Or what's your like goal, I guess, yeah.
Yeah,
like, what's your goal with this?
You want to go to the kickboxing championship of the world? I don't know.
Do you want to go to Glory? Do you want to go to like...
Is that a league? Is that a league?
Or you want to go to like MMA, like MMA route? Or do you just like doing this for fun? Or do you like, what do you
I want to say I'd like to do it professionally. Like, dude, fighting is something that I've come to enjoy a lot, especially the training aspect of it. I don't know if I would right now take it professionally. Like, if the opportunity presents itself, then yeah, I'm gonna take it. But yeah, it just takes a lot of hard work and sacrifice. A lot of sacrifice, dude.
Yeah.
And I feel like there's a lot of other people that have more potential than me.
Yeah.
But
I don't buy that.
I mean, if the opportunity presents itself, then I'm gonna take it for sure.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna watch your fight, bro. I want to be your biggest fan over there.
Yeah.
And when you knock this motherfucker out,
oh, for sure,
I'm gonna go crazy.
His opponent's undefeated.
Yeah.
Not for long, though.
Not for long. Not for long. Yeah, not for long.
The O has got to go.
I've taken fighters O's before. So
yeah.
It's nothing new. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Do you have a nickname when you're like in the cage and stuff?
Dude, I haven't thought of one yet.
I feel like you gotta like. I feel like your coaches have to give you one.
Yeah, that's what I
think. It gotta be something with Alfredo sauce or something like that, bro.
Oh, Alfredo.
It's gotta be
Alfredo the sauce.
Yeah, it's gotta be something with sauce. I mean, I don't know if it's. I don't know if we sticking with that, but it's got to be some sauce or something with pasta or like Italian or something like. You know what I mean? Like,
well, he's Mexican.
Yeah, but I'm saying like the sauce.
I was gonna ask you like, what is your ethnicity?
Yeah,
like,
I'm Mexican.
Mexican. Do you have brothers and sisters? Did you grow up with?
I have one brother. He's 18 right now.
Oh, okay, younger brother.
Yeah,
he want to fight too?
No, he usually does his own thing.
Okay, yeah.
Are you close with your family? Like, do you?
I'm close with my cousins that I live with.
Dope.
The one who got me into fighting.
Yeah.
I'm close with him and his brother.
Is he still fighting?
My cousin?
Bryant.
Yeah.
He doesn't fight, but he trains sometimes.
Okay, dope.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Are you from out in California? Are you from here? Like, where were you?
OC?
Yeah, where are you from?
Originally, I'm from like the LA area.
Okay.
I grew up in a place called El Monte.
Yeah, I know that.
You guys familiar?
Yeah.
That's where I grew up like most of my life. Then I moved here like I want to say like 10 years like around there. Like it was a long time ago.
To Orange County, like to what part of Orange County?
Garden Grove.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, you're close to me. Yeah, I mean,
yeah, Garden Grove's dope. Best food
the
up there.
The sauce is really good though.
Yeah,
I know.
Sauce.
I was doing some brainstorming. I was like, I think heading in a good direction.
What is happening?
Sorry.
What is happening?
Why does he look like he just fought there?
What is happening right now?
Yeah, we got the. Mind you, as we're doing this
what is
podcast,
wrong with him? What is wrong with that guy?
He's like, it's okay, calm down.
Is he dying?
Yeah.
I think he's tripping.
He looks like he's
trying to fight the. He's trying to fight the ref.
Right now.
What is happening?
He's out of it, dude. He's completely out of it. He's trying to fight the ref.
Oh my god, bro! What is going on?
I think he changed his whole frame of thought.
Yo, that is crazy.
Dude, his life definitely.
He doesn't look like he knows where he doesn't know where he's at. Look at it.
Oh my god, bro.
Do you think he's doing that? Do you think that's real, or do you think that's?
Dude, I was thinking the same thing. I don't know, man.
Yo, that's crazy, bro.
You know who he's? You know who that is too? That's Paul Craig, right?
Yeah.
Paul Craig is a beast of a motherfucker.
That's crazy.
I mean, I've seen people like not know where they're at. So.
Yeah. All right, my bad, guys. That's crazy.
It's okay.
Again, people, we were watching the fights live right now.
Yeah, the fights are on. I have them
that.
in the background over here. So yeah. Anyways, you were saying something though.
Well, I was like trying to think of like ways that he could market himself and like get some brand deals and stuff. One thing that I had come up with, but I thought it was a really good idea till you just said the sauce, because I think that's really good actually.
Yeah.
Oh wait, what were you saying about like the alien stuff?
Yeah. So have you seen the show? It was like a sitcom back in the day called ALF, ALF.
Oh yeah.
Stands for Alien Life Form. Alfredo, like ALF are the first three letters of his name.
Alpha's icon.
I was thinking like I couldn't come up with like a specific nickname just yet, but I felt like space or like aliens or Martians or something could be like a part of the branding or something, because you need kind of like not necessarily a gimmick because you want people to like take the fighting seriously before anything, but you definitely need something that's like memorable. But I think that's good because that's easier to remember.
Yeah, I honestly like
sauce.
my first thought is when I think
you
of you when I see
too.
when I see your name is like when I see like Alfredo, like the first thing I'm thinking about is Alfredo, like Alfredo sauce.
Yeah.
So you're already thinking that way. So I feel like
Oh, he got kicked in the face. I'm so sorry, guys. My bad.
Oh, was it
Look at that.
disqualification?
No, I think that looks kind of fake, dude.
Yeah, after he just started like
I don't know.
Yeah, he got kicked in the face. Sorry, guys.
No, you're good.
That is crazy. So there's no contest.
I don't know if it's gonna be disqualification or what.
I think the name comes with your your swag, right?
Yeah.
So like I'm not. I said sauce because I was thinking about Alfredo, but like I feel like in the ring, the way you fight, I feel like that's what gives you.
You gotta be.
That's what gets you the name.
You gotta throw some little. Like you,
But I never seen him fight, so he might be saucy.
Because
so that might be it. Like
so.
like damn.
I would say so.
Fredo got the sauce. Right?
Yeah.
Fredo saucy.
You got the sauce, bro.
That's what he said. Alfredo sauce.
You got the sauce.
You know what I mean? Like like Alfredo sauce hit him with the punch. You know what I mean? That's crazy.
And we'll be watching a fighter that we've never seen before, and we'll see someone and they do something and like they'll hit them good and they'll do like a. Something like that, and we'll be like, "Oh shit, he's dope!" Right? We can already like go crazy just for like little things like that.
Yeah,
so
they got personality. There was a couple guys that were like that at your last fight. I noticed.
You want pasta? You want pasta? You need some pasta, nigga. That's funny.
You do like a noodle attack.
Yeah, that's funny.
You gotta distract him with the arms and then boom,
hilarious,
with the elbow.
Yeah, but that's what
We're onto something.
That's what I'm saying though. Like I think because that's for me when I watch basketball, like that's how it is with basketball. So for example, Halliburton just got his name. The basketball player. They call him the Halliburton. Now the NBA hates that name because
obviously.
Yeah, but
like
the world is calling him Halliburton because he shoots bombs and he comes at the last minute. That's like the Taliban when they hit the Twin Towers. RP. Sorry guys, but it's crazy. That's a.
You're gonna find a new way to get canceled.
Yeah,
Hey, honestly, we've been doing this for 112 episodes. Like, we've been canceled.
But yeah, man. I mean, I like the sauce, man. I like the sauce,
I like the sauce
saucy
too,
or sauce or something like that.
I think there's definitely something
along
to it.
the
Like
lines.
I think if this is something that you really want to pursue as far as like becoming a professional, I think there's obviously the most important thing is obviously the training and the fighting, right? The most important thing is winning. If you win, you're dope, right? It doesn't matter if you have no personality or the most personality. Look at some of the champions we have right now, like Islam. Like Islam does have personality, but like you know what I mean? Like Bilal Muhammad, like all these wrestlers, they're kind of like dull, and the UFC doesn't want them to win because they want a person like a Sean O'Malley to win. They want a person like a Israel Adesanya to win because it's good for marketing, right? Yeah. So there is like a marketing aspect to it too. So I feel like it just depends on if you're trying to like how serious you want to get with it and how professional you want to be with it. Like, oh, what the fuck? Yeah, he definitely was faking.
Dude, look,
yeah,
watch,
he definitely was faking. Because he looked at the ref and then he. But that's so weird. It's just so weird. I'm so confused.
That's gonna be a meme for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean,
when your mom's trying to tuck you in for bed early, because he looked at the ref like, "What the fuck?"
It's
not
like he got
right there.
Look, he starts shaking, dude.
It's giving like in court when like serial killers will try to act all crazy so
Crazy.
they can plead insanity.
Yeah.
Maybe he was really trying to get the disqualification.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, "Oh, this is my way out."
Does he win when there's a disqualification?
Yeah, technically.
Wait, I think they did this, so it's no contest, right?
Oh yeah, I think no contest.
But
that was really interesting. What a fucking fight.
That's kind of.
I did not bet on that one.
That's a first for sure. I've never seen that happen.
I've never seen that.
I did not bet on that one. So I'm good.
So far, these fights have been really good and really interesting so far. And we're not even we're in the prelims still, guys. So we're chilling.
It's a good day.
But yeah, man, I'm excited. I think there is a certain like as far as the fighters that I connect to, there's always like something that makes me connect to them. I think one thing is authenticity, right? Like just being themselves and being cool and being genuine. Like even like I don't know if you know who the Monkey King, what's his name? Jordan Levitt, I think his name is. He's a UFC fighter, but he went pretty viral because after he fought, he would twerk and stuff. And Jordan Levitt.
I think I saw that. Yeah.
He's dope, and I feel like a lot of people would not consider his personality like their type of personality, but I think it's cool. Like the way he talks is just very much himself, And I'm like, cool, dude. He's dope. He's very nerdy. He talks about like weird shit all the time, and I'm like, I like him. Every single fight, I'm rooting for him because he's dope as fuck. And one time he was fighting, so that's the thing, right? The personality, the marketing of it is cool, but one time he was fighting, the guy tried to grapple him. He picked him up and slammed him and knocked him out with a knockout slam.
Yeah.
And I was like, whoa, like this guy just twerked on you. I figured he knocked out slam. Like that's crazy, right?
How do you come back from that?
Things like that.
Or even, that dude's career is probably over. Honestly.
Like Joaquin Buckley. Like I like Joaquin Buckley a lot because he's very much like just like a St. lunatic, like Nelly type dude who is out here just talking wild, and then he fights like a fucking maniac, and he's buff and he just says crazy shit. So I like him.
Yeah.
So there's different things that you can do, like Kobe Covington. I fucking hate Kobe Covington because he's like the ultimate Trumper, just weirdo dude. But I invested in every fight that he fights in. Yeah. So there's different things. So I feel like there is like a marketing aspect to it besides the fighting. But I feel like focus on the fighting. If you like it, if you want to get like that, let me know and I will build the.
Yeah, but it's also I don't know about your league or whatever you guys got going on. But what I'm seeing a lot with just sports in general, man. Like it's a narrative. Like I'm gonna be so 1,000 with you, bro. I would, if I were you, like I'll be on that. I'm not you, obviously, and I hope you do what you want to do. But if I were you, that loss, I would be on that dude's head. Whatever his name is, I don't know his name, but I'd be like, yo, that dude didn't beat me. F that fool, and like talk mess to antagonize a fight, so people will come and watch it. I feel like that's how UFC works. Was like with Sean O'Malley and Marab, where it's like.
Marab stole his jacket and stuff.
Yeah, like it's
that
like
was funny.
it's confrontation to make the fight interesting.
Yeah, you
now
gotta sell
I don't
the
like
fight,
that in the world because I'm a peace, love, positivity guy. But this is
sports entertainment.
Yeah,
right?
I feel like there's not a ton of that in Muay Thai though, because it's like very like Thai influence, and they're super like respectful.
Oh, I see. I see. Okay.
Muay Thai, like the culture from Thailand, obviously. Muay Thai is from Thailand.
Okay.
Super respectful.
All right.
Have you ever Tiger Muay Thai?
Dude, I'm supposed to go to Thailand in December.
Really?
With my coach, because my coach's wife is actually from Thailand.
Oh my god.
So they go every so often, and my coach wants me to go out there.
Is
to train.
sick, dude. Yeah. That's so sick. I think that's your next step. Like obviously what we're talking about, because we see you and we're like, we see big plans and we're thinking like, dude, this guy's gonna fight for beat Marab and shit like any day. But you're still young. There's still a lot of growing. But I think like going to Tiger Muay Thai is one of those things that's like, that's where some of the greatest fighters have gone to train and fight. And like freaking Alexander Volkanovski was there. Like there's so many people. Izzy, like all these people go to Thailand. They go to Thailand and they all visit that same gym and they all train there. And it's sick. And sometimes you never know who you're gonna see there, right?
Yeah.
Like Ian Gary was there recently. Like he was there for a while. Like there's all these different people. So it's sick. And dude, if you get a chance to go out there, take advantage.
If anybody,
just train hard.
If anybody's watching this from Alfredo's camp and they the Muay Thai thing, but I didn't know. I'm sorry. I didn't know. I thought it was like. I thought it was. I'm oblivious. See, I'm learning stuff because I didn't know. I thought all fighting was like, yo, F you, dog. But I know karate is like that. I know karate is very like, respect your opponent. But I didn't know Muay Thai was like that as well. So that's my bad.
There's
I don't want to disrespect.
There's definitely guys. Again, you have to understand this is like the amateur circuit.
Yeah.
It's not super super big.
Yeah.
So I feel like a lot of fighters in the amateur circuit are super respectful, but there is some guys out there that are fucking cocky. And obviously, if you're cocky, you have to back it up.
I think that's the most important thing. Yeah. Like, I think you kind of have to earn the cockiness. You can't just come out there and be cocky and get your ass beat. Because I think if you come out cocky when people are first seeing you, it's your first time seeing someone and they're cocky as fuck. You either are going to be like, you're going to make a split decision. Either I love this person and I'm rocking with them because they're so cocky, or fuck this dude. Who does he think he is? And then you get knocked out.
That's how I felt about what's his ass who we just watched.
What
was his name? The knockout. I forget his name.
The guy from Atlanta.
Malcolm.
Malcolm.
Yeah.
He came out and he was like kind of spicy, and I was like, this is gonna go really good.
He was definitely. He was
feeling himself. But then he performed, right?
I liked it though. I liked the energy. It was fun.
Because that's the thing is like if you come out like that and you're all happy and dancing and playing and doing stuff, and you get knocked out, then you're like, ooh, dude, maybe focus more on the fighting and not worry about having so much fun.
My mom was talking about it. My mom came back from Taco Tuesday a couple months ago, and she's like trying to figure out how to market him. She was like, how do you feel about the freckled fighter? He's got these freckles.
I remember that.
And she's like off a couple marks, bless her. And she's got her phone out and is like trying to come up with like walkout song suggestions and stuff like that, and was trying to like, she like wants like some energy from him and stuff.
That's cool though. But like even little things like that can really sell your fight. Like I mean, like that's what I was telling you guys earlier. But shout out to my little cousin Freddie. He is a WWE like type wrestler. He does professional wrestling, and he's kind of in the amateur circuit too. It's like he's in a league. He's not in WWE, but he's like in this like local league in Arizona, and they travel to Texas. They go to California. They do all these, and they do shows like almost every weekend.
Have you been to?
Yeah.
I've been to like
fun,
a
dude.
wrestling match before.
Yeah,
it's insane.
Yeah, my little cousin is crazy.
Cool.
He used to go by Flyboy Freddy. Now he's Freddy Cordova, shout out, and he does like crazy ass shit off the top. Like me and Avery have been to a couple, I think, and
he's wild,
dude. He jumps off the top rope and does like somersaults and like does crazy shit, right? He does like 5-star frog splash. He's wild, but
he gets
the thing about him though, my little cousin, is this kid, since he was a baby, has been obsessed with wrestling. I'm his older cousin by I think 8 years or something. So I was already a little bit older when he was born, and he was obsessed with wrestling since a baby, obsessed. I never have I seen anybody obsessed with something so much as he is. And now he's 25, but he still has that obsession. And now he's doing it, right? So it's crazy to watch him do it. And I'm like, this guy's gonna make it for sure. But my point being is that watching his stuff, like little things that he does, like the walkout song or the entrance that he does, or he used to be like more of a what they call a baby face, which is like you're like the nice guy. Now he's a heel, so he's like the bad guy. So he comes out and he's like, "Fuck you guys," like to the audience and stuff, and it's picking up. Like he's kind of like he's getting some steam behind him because he comes out and does like he's mean, right? Like and I'm like, oh, that's dope. So, but just like little things that he does, like the intro song, like just like something like that. You pick a unique intro song. Like I think of Shuey dude. What's his name?
Nah, your boy. Nah.
Who? Korean Zombie?
WWE.
Who?
The dude who the politician looking fool.
Oh, Joe Hendry.
Yeah, Joe Hendry.
That's different. That's different.
Yeah.
That's different. But that's like if it depends on how big you want to blow up. If you want to be Joe Hendry, that's a whole different thing. But my point being is like, what's the dude who does the shoeys?
Tuivasa.
Tai Tuivasa.
Yeah, Tuivasa.
Right, Tai Tuivasa. When he comes out to like, I'm a Barbie girl, and it's like, you're automatically like, what the fuck? What is he doing? But then he goes out and he knocks someone out, and you're like, what the fuck? He came out to Barbie girl, and then so just little things like that you don't have to even do too much, right? You can still be yourself, but like something that's like a little unique that makes you stand out a little bit, which is cool. So we'll see. We'll see what are you planning for a walkout song on this next?
Dude,
you get to pick your own walkout. You get to pick your own walkout songs.
I do get to pick my own walkout song. I'm not sure right now. We've actually
been talking.
We have a lot of conversations about this. We have like a whole playlist. There's a lot of my suggestions. There's a lot
Maddie's
of
like My Chemical Romance.
There's
this one song that I really liked. She suggested it. It's called Punk Tactics.
Yeah,
it goes
by
insanely
Joey
hard.
Valance and Bray.
It goes insanely hard.
It's like kind of Beastie Boys vibes. They're like these young guys. They're like kind of newer, I think.
What's their names?
Their names are Joey Valance and Bray. It's like a duo, but they sound like Beastie Boys.
Song,
but it's like a fun like. It's a really fun song. So
I
feel like it pumps you up, you know?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I feel like you need something that pumps you up, gets you hyped, right?
The first line of the song is "Yo, yo, yo! If you don't shut your mouth, I'ma shut it for you, punk." And then it like gets into it. It's a fun song.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah,
it's probably like my top right now.
Okay, that's pretty sick.
There's a couple other good ones though.
I want to go with what's that song called? You guys like Johnny Cash?
Yeah. God's gonna cut you down.
Yeah. God's gonna cut you down. It's a little more serious, but dude.
But that's how like Dustin Poirier always comes out to that same. I forgot what he comes out to. It's a Man's World by James Brown. Every single time. Like that's so like his song, and now like you hear it and you're like, that's Dustin Poirier's song.
Yeah.
Right. Like same thing with Korean Zombie. He comes out to that song by the Cranberries. Zombie. Right. Yeah. So like you hear that and you're like, oh, Korean Zombie. Right. Like, if you find something like that too that like sticks with you, that could be your song. That's a dope one too. I always said. If I obviously I'm not a fighter. Don't try to fight me, please. But I was like, my walkout song would be allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Ho.
Yeah.
Ho. H to the O.
Yeah.
That would be a sick ass song to come out to.
Yeah, we have like a whole playlist of them, but there's so many good ones, but for like different reasons. Some that are like more intimidating, but it's the intro too, though. You don't get to pick like a certain portion of a song.
It's gonna play from the
intro.
beginning. Yeah.
It's gonna play the first like 45 to 60 seconds.
Maybe some
like
Linkin Park. I don't know.
Yeah. We have some Linkin Park
hard.
on there too. It just depends on like the vibe that you want to like fill the room when you walk in there. I think that if you identify with the sauce, I think you need to pick something that's a little like it's something that's kind of like
Punk Taxes is pretty saucy.
I think that's what I'm saying. It's really energetic. It's kind of sarcastic. It's like just these fuck ass kids like putting on some Beastie Boys
type
shit. Yeah.
I
think it's kind of saucy.
Sick, yeah.
What would your walkout song be?
My song?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. If I did the fighting thing, I would probably be like, I really like The Warrior, the movie.
Oh
with,
yeah.
That movie.
No. You ever seen with
the guy who plays Venom, right?
Yeah. The guy who plays Tom Hardy.
Tom Hardy.
Yes, I really like him. So if I was a fighter, I'd be that. I'd be like just a mean,
come in and just
come in, knock him out. Don't even
walk out.
Like even if Joe Rogan's trying to talk to me, I'll walk away from him.
Yeah,
that would make you so interested in an Ariel. Like imagine Ariel Hawani would be like, "Yo, I want to talk to this guy," and like you're like, "No." And
but then if you do an interview and then if you do an interview and then you don't talk or have a personality, then he's gonna be like, "Okay, that interview sucked. I'm never gonna have him again."
I
so
mean,
you gotta
you make a balance.
Yeah.
But like when I watched that movie, I was like, "Damn, dude, why hasn't anybody done that?" Like I would, if I were to fight, I would do that. But I have a big personality, so I probably wouldn't do that. But I'm just saying, like if I became a beast.
I
would do that for sure.
What's his name? The Black Beast. What's it?
Who's that?
The heavyweight fighter that my balls are hot.
Oh, Derek Lewis.
Derek Lewis.
Yeah. Well, he has great interviews.
You know what I'm saying? Like he just comes out and he doesn't really talk that much. They ask him questions and he just like says like 2 words and shit. And then like they're like he took off his shorts after. I don't know if you've ever seen this, but he took off his shorts after his fight, and then they're like, "Why'd you take off your shorts?" And he said, "Because my balls was hot."
That's so funny. I've never
went
seen that
viral.
before, but it just reminds me of like. I'll never forget watching like the Jake Paul Mike Tyson fight, and his son was interviewing him.
And he walked away with the butt.
And he walked away
turned around and it was booty.
His butt cheeks.
Yeah, that was wild.
I was like, what? I was so confused.
That was so wild.
And I think the cameraman zoomed in or something like that. Like they made sure to
it
see
was
his booty.
And his son was interviewing him too. He just walked
away. In his jockstrap, like he's just like chilling. Yeah,
he literally
said, chilling, and like you're interviewing from the front, and then he's like, "All right, peace," and he walks away. And you see his ass.
Funny
and like, what the fuck?
This shot was waist up, so you had no idea that his cheeks are out the whole time.
If I can find that clip and put it in the podcast, I'll put it in there. But it is also owned by Netflix, so I might I might get.
But if I was me today as a fighter, I probably would have come out to like how Sean O'Malley, if you are what you say, you are superstar.
Oh, yeah, like superstar.
That's so iconic.
Dude,
that's so iconic.
That's a good one too.
That's so iconic.
His last fight, he didn't come out to that song.
What song did he come out to?
He came out to a different song. I forgot what it was, but he got his ass beat.
So. Yeah, he got beat up bad. Yeah.
What's your walkout song, Drew?
It's Jay-Z. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Ho.
But yeah, man, I'm excited. I'm excited for your fight, bro. I'm excited to see you do your thing, and
it's gonna be a good one.
Yeah, I'm excited too. We got our tickets already. You guys should definitely get your tickets. If you guys live in like the Orange County area, LA area,
where is it at in Anaheim?
It's by Joe's Italian Ice Cream.
I think it's
right in front of there. The Grand Theater. Yeah.
Hold on, I'm gonna pull it up.
The Grand Theater.
Yeah, and then that's
doors
the
are
27th.
at 5:30. Hold on. Yeah, the Grand Theater. It's on Harbor Boulevard in Anaheim. Friday, June 27. Doors are at 5:30. We're gonna get there right when doors open. $60 pre-sale, $65 at the door.
Mm-hmm.
I'm his manager.
I like it.
I did all his like your photography and stuff.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah,
you guys saw
good.
those, right?
Yeah. Nah, that's good.
If you don't know too, obviously you probably watch the podcast. You probably know Maddie already, but she does photography as well. She's amazing.
That's good, man.
But yeah, I'm fucking excited, dude. We've been to. I don't know if you actually went with me, but I've been to a couple of like at Commerce Casino. I've been to a couple like MMA fights, and I went to one Muay Thai fight.
So you have been to?
I've been to one. Yeah,
okay.
I went to. Actually, I think I went to two. It was Up Next Fighting. Have you heard of them? Yeah,
I've heard of that promotion.
So Up Next Fighting, I went to like 2 of those events, and then I went to a Muay Thai event, and that was sick too. But yeah, it was sick. I had a lot of fun, but I feel like this one's gonna be in Anaheim. Those are in LA, right? So I feel like I feel like this one's gonna feel different and bigger. It's cool. I forgot Tofu's in here. Sorry.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I forgot to.
He's been chilling. If it was Monkey, you would know, but
yeah, it's definitely gonna be crazy. Like, there's a lot of fights. It's like a Coliseum type
shit.
vibe. So you're just like sitting in like a row like that, and then the ring's right there.
Oh, okay,
So
dope.
it's gonna be.
Do we just pick our own seat or?
Yeah.
just,
You walk in there.
That's
or
why
you
I'm
just
getting
pick
there
wherever
early.
you
Early,
want.
so you get-
We're gonna
you
take
get-
up like a whole row. It's like a ton of our friends, like a bunch of his family. We're just
Hell
gonna
yeah.
like commandeer everything.
Oh yeah.
Dope, dude. I'm excited. Well, what do you know? Like anything about your opponent? Like,
All I know is that he's 6-0, but that's gonna change.
okay.
The
And he has
27th.
a belt.
I think he has he doesn't have the belt for this organization. That's why we're gonna
okay,
fight
you
for
guys
the
fight
belt.
for the
But
belt.
I think he has a couple belts for other organizations.
Dang, so you guys can't like watch, you can't watch film or anything.
No,
like
you
that?
you could. I just don't. I don't really do that honestly.
mhm.
Like most of my fights, I've never like done research on any of my fights. I always like to go with the mindset where I'll fight anybody. It doesn't matter who they are or like their record. Like I'll fight anybody. Like I'm here to fight.
Yeah.
You know.
Hell yeah.
So
Love that shit.
that doesn't really matter. I don't freaking.
Drew's like, I
watch
love
anything.
that shit.
Yeah. Dude,
No,
she's
but
shouting at the mouth,
it's dope.
dog.
I think it's fucking sick. I think it's cool because it's like it's the same thing like I've been for my whole life, right? It's like I was obsessed with hip hop for a long time, and like I paid attention to upcoming rappers and like them growth, and then it became like comedy, right? And like watching stand-ups, and I started watching all these stand-ups, and like Andrew Schultz, I watched him from the beginning to get big, and then
Yeah.
UFC is a big thing for me now. So it's like it's cool seeing someone who's like at this level, and then I want to see where you go from this. You know, I think it's cool to kind of be around that. And like I've been around like some other fighters that or like for prime example, my boy AG, who is I invited him over, but I don't know if he's coming over now. But my boy AG, he went to high school with this dude who just got fucking put in the UFC, dude.
Oh, damn.
And he was showing me his fights and stuff, and then I never since then I've been like every time he fights, dude, I'm like hell yeah, we're showing up for this fight because he's in the UFC now. I'm like that's
I don't know
sick.
if you guys saw the Ricky Simone fight.
Yeah.
Dude, I've actually had the opportunity to train with him.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because he trains out of Timoyama in Irvine.
Okay.
And my coach, I'd like to say he's well known in the amateur fight scene, and he knows Colin Oyama from way back then. And I've had the opportunity to train with their fight team, and it's nerve-wracking for sure.
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
Like it's different because most of the fighters there are professionals, dude.
Yeah.
So you gotta be like on your A game when you go there. And
Yeah,
you
that's
gotta freaking-
intimidating.
Yeah, there's a lot of eyes on this fight specifically.
Yeah, for sure. I hope that some of the fighters because Colin Oyama has fighters that fight locally in Anaheim at that promotion. So if he's there, I'm definitely gonna
Show out. You gotta show
Yeah.
out.
Yeah,
dude. You gotta show
yeah.
out.
I'm trying to like impress like
Yeah.
You
them.
never know who's gonna be there. That's
Yeah.
a big thing too.
Yeah, that's
I know
dope.
there's also
Certain people are waiting to hear from us about it too.
Yeah. Interesting.
What do you mean?
Jonathan Haggerty.
Oh my gosh! Yeah, I totally forgot about that.
I was waiting for you to bring it
I
up.
totally forgot about
That's
that.
Who's that right there? You know?
Can I tell
Yeah,
a
yeah,
story?
yeah, go.
Can I tell a story?
Go ahead.
That's why we're
Okay.
here. This is a podcast.
So, Fredo's most favorite fighter is this guy, Jonathan Haggerty.
Okay.
He fights out of one championship.
Oh, okay.
You know what that is,
I
right?
know one. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Is one champion?
Yeah, they're huge in like Japan, right?
Okay.
Yeah, it's
okay.
basically Muay Thai, like the biggest platform for Muay Thai.
Okay,
fighters.
okay.
Yeah, he's this
The
British
UFC
guy.
of-
He's very accomplished. He's very good. He's his like biggest inspiration.
When you said British guy, he immediately popped in my head. He clicked. Yeah, I know
Yeah,
exactly
yeah.
who that is.
So, back before his most recent fight in February. Well, it was in like January. I really wanted to do something nice for him, and I wanted to get him a cameo from Jonathan Haggerty. And I submitted the thing. I found him on the app. First of all, I just searched like Muay Thai, and I thought back to like all of our conversations about him. I was hoping he would be on there. He was. And then I hit him up to make sure it was the same guy. And I was like, hey, you know Jonathan Haggerty? And he was like, yeah, like, that's my favorite fighter, blah, blah. I was like, cool. A video of him just came up on my For You page or whatever. I was trying to play it off.
Yeah.
I submitted the thing. He only had 2 cameos, like, available left.
Oh,
2 requests
dang.
left. So I submitted it. It was supposed to be done within, like, a week. And a week passed, and I hadn't heard anything. And it ended up getting canceled. I tried to resubmit it, and it like wouldn't go through. His whole like cameo profile was like shut down for some reason.
Damn, cool.
And I don't know why. And I was devastated because I really wanted him to just give some like words of encouragement or advice or something to him before his fight, and it didn't work out. And I was gonna tell him about it because I wanted, like, it's a thought that counts, right? But I was like, no, he will have more fights. Let me try again. And it was still shut down. It wasn't working. I reached out to Jonathan Haggerty on Instagram. I DM'd him and stuff. He never saw it. I did some research. I found out who his coaches are. Oh, no. I followed his coaches on Instagram. Before I could even message them, they followed me back and then hit me up.
Oh, hey, yo! Okay, Maddie.
And then they're like, hey, thanks for the follow. And I was like, you're welcome. So anyways, and then I pretty much like told them what had happened.
That will never happen to me.
And so I pretty much told them what had happened. Their names are Lyndon and Christian Knowles, by the way. I told them what happened.
Amazing coaches.
Yeah, they're great. I've done so much research on them for like this reason. But I told them what happened, that my boyfriend's a Muy-Thai fighter. He's got a really big fight coming up. I tried to get like a cameo from Jonathan Haggerty. It went through. My money was taken, but the shit got canceled before he could even complete the request. So I told him, I was like, is there any way you could talk to him or like see if there's something that we could figure out? And then they were like, sure, let me see what I can do, basically. But that was a long time ago. That was back like in like February or something. That was a long time ago. And then months passed and I hadn't heard back from them or anything like that. So I was like starting to not lose hope, but I was getting nervous because at this point like his next fight had been scheduled and now I have a deadline. So I had reached back out to them for an update and they pretty much didn't have one. They're like, oh yeah, we'll like check back in with him, but we're super busy because of this and this reason. Whatever, no big deal. I was losing hope though. So there's this other guy that we are familiar with, not related in the slightest to Muay Thai.
I didn't think you were gonna bring that up.
There's this guy we see on like Instagram reels all the time. He's like a very like spiritual guy. I don't know how to describe him. I'll show you guys videos of him later. But he's like hilarious, and he's very just like, it's very unserious, but he's hilarious. And so I hit him up. Got a cameo from him instead. Said the same thing. My boyfriend is a really big fan of yours, and I would love it if you could give him some words of encouragement, whatever. He sent it back, and it was hilarious. It's literally like the most vulgar thing I've ever seen in my entire life. It's the most insane thing I've ever seen. Ever. And we'll show you guys after. I cannot show it on here because it'll get taken off of YouTube. But I'll show it to you later.
We're in your mom's house podcast right now.
Yeah.
Shout out to William Blunderfield.
Yeah, his name is. Oh wait, do you know who that is?
You guys know him?
I don't know.
You know who that is?
I don't know.
So.
I don't know who he is.
Yeah, I know exactly.
We'll show you.
It's hilarious.
So
oh my God,
I sent him a DM on Instagram.
Drinking his own beer.
Told him that. Yes. Okay. But I sent him a DM, and then he messaged me back like super quick and was super like down to do it. He was asking me all these questions. He's like, okay, like when do you need it by? Because my parents are home right now. Like I can't film when they're home. Yeah. And then I was like, it's no rush. His fight like isn't for like a few weeks. You have plenty of time. And he was like, okay, great. Do you want like any advice on like a ritual you guys can do? And I was like, sure, man. I know he'll really appreciate you putting all your personality into it.
He's like, come in your own mouth, gargle it twice while in the sun. And
he referenced ancient Chinese lineage, and he gave us like a very. It's so insane. It is the most insane thing I've ever seen in my life. I'll show it to you.
I got some stuff to show you guys about him too.
Oh, we have plenty. But anyways, so he sends me the cameo within like a day, and I paid him for it. I have his phone number, his email address, and everything. And he was really nice. He's just, you know, he's out there.
Yeah, he's out there.
The very next day after I got the cameo from Will Blunderfield,
his ritual work.
Jonathan Haggerty's coaches, who I've been talking to, reached out to me and they were like, "Hey, try again now." And I was like, "What happened?" And they were like, "We figured it out. Do your thing. Let us know how it goes." And I was like, "Okay, fuck." So I resubmitted the cameo thing. He sent it back within less than a day.
Oh shit, hell yeah.
And it was a really sweet video. He basically started it off with like saying I heard you're a fan of me, but I'm a big fan of yours now. Just gave him like some really good advice and stuff.
Yeah.
And so he wants us to like let him know how the fight goes and stuff, and his coaches too. So when I was saying earlier, there's like some big eyes watching him. They won't be there like in person.
Yeah, but like you get something
Jonathan
good.
Haggerty, his like biggest inspiration, and his coaches, and Will Blunderfield are all like really rooting for him, and they're really like excited to hear how well he does.
Yeah,
that's hilarious.
This was like months in the works. I had like put so much freaking effort into making this happen, and I'm so glad it worked out because it was like a really.
She's earned the manager spot, dude.
Yeah, dude. She's been so.
Either 10% or a really good day.
It's insane.
Yeah.
But I'm very type A, so it's like
that's dope.
It's good. It's good.
I like
for
that.
Me.
Damn, that's sick. I'm fucking excited.
I'll
dude.
show you the cameo from him as well.
Please, yeah.
I got them literally back to back. Oh, and wait. This one's funny though. So we had hung out the night that. So Will Blunderfield sent his cameo to me like in the morning. I watched it at fucking work, by the way, because it came through, and I was like, "There's no way I can wait to watch this." I watched it, and for like 3 minutes, I was sitting there like this at my desk. And we hung out later that night.
I know what it is.
I was going to give him that cameo at the 2-week mark till his fight, because that's when fight camp happens, and that's like you really go like balls to the wall with like preparation. It's 2 weeks out. And you can talk more about that as well. But I was going to give it to him on like the 2-week mark, but I was too excited. It was too funny. I was too excited to show him. So I showed it to him that night. And I was really glad I did show it to him that night, because I got Jonathan Haggerty's cameo obviously after the fact, and then I was able to give him that one at the 2-week mark.
Yeah, that's it.
So,
do you feel motivated? Awesome. Do you feel like how has the training been going so far?
The training's been really good. My cardio obviously
it's the hardest. I feel like
it's the hardest, but it's also the most important.
Yeah, for sure.
In fighting.
Yeah.
But everything's been going good. The sparring has definitely been beneficial. My coaches have been giving me great advice, and everything's going good.
Hell yeah!
Yeah,
I'm excited, dude.
Hell yeah.
It's gonna be.
You feel confident? You feeling good? Like how does your body feel and stuff? You feel like
my body feels a little tired, honestly, but that's because I'm coming towards the end of the fight camp, and like usually when I'm cutting weight, I go to the weigh-ins, I don't eat. So that fucking sucks. But after that, like I replenish myself, I'm good to go.
And your injuries.
Yeah. I have some minor injuries right now, but I don't think it should be a problem.
Dope.
I'm not worried about it at all.
I feel like no matter what, like throughout training camp, you're gonna develop some stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
Fuck, I'm excited for you, bro. Like, it's gonna be sick. I'm excited to go to a fucking fight and see it live, because I feel like, and have you ever been? I don't think you've ever been to anything like this. It's gonna be
I'm
sick.
so
dude.
competitive. I was screaming. I mean, for him obviously, but like with all the fights, I like being there. I like watching
fun,
it.
right?
I'm like I've been trying to like.
Is it a cage like octagon?
No, it's a ring.
It's a ring. Oh,
yeah. So when like we had first started dating, I was really like asking him a lot of questions, asking like our friends a lot of questions, trying to like learn the rules and stuff like that, because I was really getting into it when we were watching it. I was screaming. I walked in there, his most recent fight, like ready to watch someone die. I am like I want you to get in there and kill this guy. Straight up.
Done deal.
We were talking about it earlier. He wasn't fighting, but we went to a fight for like one of his teammates. One of the other fights that was happening, a guy fucking broke another guy's leg.
Yeah,
we watched it happen. It was crazy.
This is like the stuff you see on like your Instagram feed. Like, dude, it was insane to see that.
They stopped the whole thing for a while. There was like blood everywhere. It was cool. I loved it.
Be prepared, Abe. Be prepared, Abe.
Yeah.
That'd be sick.
You guys squeamish, Avery?
Yeah, I don't like seeing it. Yeah, the last leg I seen break is when it was a fight. I don't remember that fight, but it was over at
either Connors or that's what I was talking about, Chris Weidman. We were at Isaac's house, I think.
Was it?
Yeah, and Chris Weidman, he kicked him and broke his leg.
Yeah, and I seen that because I tore my ACL before, so I have like some type of PTSD when it comes to like something breaking.
Yeah.
How'd you break your ACL?
Basketball.
Praying too hard.
Went out for
Praying too hard.
Yeah, I went out for like a block in like high school and came down on it, and it's not been. I mean, I have a new ACL now, but I'm not
Get the ACL too.
Yeah, I got ACL too, but I'm old.
Vibranium.
So, I don't do anything to mess it up, man. Because when I had the ACL that was messed up, it used to just give. I used to be just walking and I used to fall. It used to be bad, dude. Yeah. So yeah, man. So when I see somebody break something, it's some type of weird PTSD. So
so he's like win, but don't win that good.
Yeah. Don't break the bones, bro. Please don't break the bones, man. But I mean, I'm gonna see it. It is what it is. Yeah. You know, it's gonna be what it is.
You mentioned vibranium, and ultimately, not to move on from the talk, but this is Above the Multiverse podcast. Are you into like Marvel stuff? Do you watch any kind of like what kind of entertainment are you into?
We just saw Thunderbolts.
Did you really?
We watched it super late, but we didn't.
It's fine. What did you think about it?
It was okay. I liked Sentry.
Sentry was definitely the best part of the movie.
Yeah, I think I want to say that was the best part of the movie.
Yeah,
but I like the comedy. The comedy was cool.
Yeah, it was good. I didn't like go crazy for. I think I gave like an 8 or 7.
Yeah, I gave it a 10 out of 10 because Florence Pugh was just fine.
She's so awesome.
She's so fine.
She's so awesome.
Oh my god.
She is dope. I really like her.
She is fine.
Somebody on Twitter called Bucky.
Fine. Bad. Oh my god. I'll be under her comments like we know each other. What's up, girl? You know, yes.
Her and Billie Eilish.
Yeah, Billie Eilish too for
those
sure.
Those are your two big ones.
Yeah, but
somebody on Twitter called Bucky biracial because his arm is African.
That's funny. That's funny.
I saw that a couple days ago.
That's funny, bro. Yo, that is hilarious.
That reminds me when Dr. Umar was breaking down Black Panther, and I was like, oh my god, dude, I could not watch this.
Bro, Bucky is biracial. You ever heard that song by the dude? She's a biracial girl. Oh, you never heard that song? She's a biracial girl. I
can't play it.
Dre, no, I gotta play this, bro. This
song you kind of hit that though.
It's biracial girl.
So I don't know if you're into like the Marvel stuff, but I know the next big thing that we were gonna talk about, and that's why I'm telling the audience so you guys can pay attention to too. But Ironheart comes out like real soon.
Oh yeah, we were just talking about that.
Oh yeah, I remember this. I can play that. I can play that in the podcast.
Love this song, bro. She's a and then the way he dances too is so funny. Anyways,
make me do a bunch of editing.
But yeah, man, I'm excited for Ironheart, bro.
Yeah, so Ironheart. Do you know when it comes out? Do you remember the date?
I heard Mephisto's gonna come out in that. Dude.
Okay, so you do know your shit.
It's next weekend, actually.
It is next weekend?
Next weekend, yes.
Okay, cool. So, yeah, I'm fucking hyped for it. Yes, Mephisto is rumored to be in it. Sacha Baron Cohen is supposedly playing Mephisto. If you guys don't know, if you've been in the Marvel world for a long time like I have, we've been waiting for Mephisto for like 6 years, 7 years. I feel like it's annoying.
I was waiting for
24th.
Noel.
We got 2 weeks.
Yeah,
Noel is my favorite.
Did you watch Venom?
Yeah.
We got 2 weeks. June 24th. So the weekend, the week of his.
They're doing a lot of promotion for it to be out in 2 weeks.
Yeah, the week of his actually.
That's gonna be a good weekend. I'm gonna have fun.
Yeah.
So that's coming out. Tickets for Superman just went on sale. Boom, we gotta get tickets.
Yeah, we gotta get tickets. I got some unfortunate news. Yeah, sorry guys. We are not gonna be seeing Fantastic Four together. My mom comes to town. We'll be in Vegas. I'll be in Vegas that whole week. So from the 23rd to the 27th. Of July.
We'll go.
Hey, come out.
Go to Vegas?
Yeah, come out. My mom would love to see you, bro.
Oh wait, we're going to Vegas. We're leaving from his fight to go to Vegas.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Just for fun?
Yeah.
Sort of, mostly. I'm visiting my friend's baby.
Oh, nice.
Might visit our job out there.
Okay.
Like that.
Dope. Hell yeah.
So we'll see. That's a long way from now, but I know for a fact that she's gonna be here. I mean, honestly, I could leave.
No. We'll figure it out. Even if we have to do like
come up there, bro, for a day. You can stay at an Airbnb. We're gonna be at the Airbnb anyways.
Okay.
And just bring the lights, bring everything. You can have some freaking soul food, bro. My mom says she's gonna cook a whole.
Will she cook for me?
Yes, absolutely.
Absolutely. Awesome.
Is Gerard gonna be there?
Yeah, Gerard's gonna be there. Yeah, right. My whole family's gonna be there.
Oh fuck. Okay.
So she's coming up, and we can go watch.
That's not a bad
drive. We can go watch. Yeah. I'm down.
I still don't like Pedro Pascal though.
I think we gotta see it.
That's my guy right there.
I don't like him. He looks like the girl from Hereditary. His face bothers me.
Well, did you watch Last of Us?
Yeah. Well, no, the first season, not the recent season. I heard the recent season kind of sucked though.
Don't let people.
It's good.
Don't let people
it's
do
good.
that.
People
That's
are
But
why
you guys
we
are
exist, guys.
optimists. But you guys are optimists.
No, it's
we just
really
have
good.
Taste,
like,
dude.
people,
see
You
things
liked
different.
Morbius.
Yeah, he likes Morbius, not me. He
it
likes.
wasn't bad.
Yeah,
it
he
wasn't
does.
bad. It wasn't
But let me tell
terrible.
you. Let me tell you. It's the same. Yo. It's the same thing we talked about when you first got on the show. When we talking about the women.
Yeah,
It's a woman
you're
thing,
right.
dude. Because even the Ironheart, people are trashing it and haven't even seen it.
Yeah.
But it's a black woman and people are mad at it. So I think it's the same thing with the new episode of
Yeah.
What is it called? Last of Us. It's two women characters running the show. So a lot of dudes are like, it
But
sucks.
it's dumb too, because like that
Should
is
I
the
write
game, so you already know.
another
Like that's what
Yeah.
pisses me off. It's like dumb.
But it's good. It's great.
good.
Dude. If you haven't watched it, the
second season is fucking amazing. I think it's amazing.
It's really good.
That's what we do here, though. That's my point. Is you're gonna go online and this is why you come to us, because you're gonna get the real reviews, right? People go and they watch something and they're like, oh
you're
it's
not
terrible, it's
sponsored.
blom, it's
we are not
You haven't
We're
sponsored.
not
sold out
sponsored.
yet.
So these are genuine reactions.
Yeah,
bro.
we're doing this for fun, guys. We do this because me and Avery just love to talk about this shit. But yeah, I'm fucking excited. And Ironheart is getting a lot of hate so far, but it's fine. I'm excited for it. Just like Echo, people are hating on Echo. Just like people are hating on She-Hulk. People say that She-Hulk was the worst show ever made. I had fun with She-Hulk. I liked it. Liked it. Was obviously wasn't the best thing ever, but it was dope.
Like it.
You didn't like when she was working with Megan Stallion?
No, I don't like the CGI.
The CGI was bad. I'll give it that. But
I don't like
ultimately,
the
like-
actress either. I forget her name.
Oh, I
I
liked her.
just
She was
I don't
cute.
think
Yeah, I
I
liked
don't
her.
think
I thought
she's
she was
super.
cute. I thought
I
she
don't
was
think
cute,
she's
yeah.
super fitting for
But
She-Hulk,
I mean, it's not.
I don't think
It
she was the
wasn't
right
the
choice
best.
for
It wasn't the
She-Hulk,
best
yeah.
show, but it was good.
Yeah,
But
we're not
yeah.
saying that. This is what I always say about Marvel stuff. All right.
I just hold it to a higher standard.
Okay, but yeah, and that's what I say is, yes, this Marvel stuff that's coming out is not always the best, but it's still better than most shit that's on TV and most shit that's on movies wise. Right?
I don't compare. I don't do the comparison game though. Like if it's good, it's good. If it's bad, it's bad. And a lot of it has been bad.
Yeah, I get it. No, I get it. Trust me, I'm not defending it that hard because I know it's been sucking lately. It's been really bad. That's why I have high hopes with Fantastic Four and with Ironheart. I think Ironheart's got really good reviews.
Real quick, guys.
From some people. So
real quick, guys. Real quick before we get up out of here, man. Fantastic Four. I know we're a month away, but I have a theory that I need to tell you. I've been holding enough for us to get to Okay, so Fantastic Four has been showing a lot of like them in one spot, one area, kind of the vibes. You know what I mean? And I think it's gonna
seems like they're giving a lot away, but I feel like
I think it's gonna be a full movie.
It's
but
misdirect.
what I think is, because I've seen something that said, and you probably know this more than I do, about the son. I've seen
Nathaniel Richards.
Yes. So I've my theory, and I don't think anybody said this, but people are talking about Nathaniel Richards. I think you talked about him a lot, and he's very important. I think that Pedro Pascal, all of them get killed, and they send Nathaniel Richards to this
Like Superman.
to the Thunderbolts. How the Thunderbolts ended.
Oh, and then the Thunderbolts had to take care of a baby. That's fucking sick. And not only
We
just
here,
a regular
baby.
a baby who
We
can
here.
fucking shift reality.
We're here.
Oh,
We're
come
here.
on.
You heard it here first on the Above the Multiverse.
That's
so
a great
if you
theory.
see it July 20,
That's a great
July
theory,
20,
dude.
what is it, 21st or the 24th? You will know that we said it here first. Not New Rock Stars, not Screen Crush, Above the Multiverse, baby.
Damn, son.
Hear
That's
that,
actually
Anthony
great.
Mackie?
Hey, Anthony Mackie's gonna fight the Thunderbolts. and-
hey, we going to get some.
I mean, ultimately now, if the Thunderbolts have Nathaniel Richards and they have Century,
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's
They're
what I'm
better than
saying.
the Avengers.
Yo, we are here, bro. I'm telling y'all that if you've seen the Thunderbolts, the post-credit scene has the Fantastic Four
Ship
coming in, and I think that is the baby. That is not anybody else in that ship but the baby. Or maybe he's
is it the
older.
very last credit?
At the end of the last grade?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe it's not even. Maybe he's not even a baby anymore. Maybe he's
Grown up a little bit.
grown up. Like I think that's him.
Yeah,
But
him as a toddler.
but yeah,
that'd
man.
be funny having to see. I think that would be make for a good movie, like having to watch Natasha or not Natasha, but Florence Pugh take care of like a toddler. You know, like all of a sudden now she has this responsibility, and it will give her like it's like full circle. It gives her the love that she's been seeking, right? Dude, you're a genius,
Bro,
man.
I'm
You're a
telling
genius.
y'all, man. I was thinking
love
about
it.
that, and I was like, I gotta wait to tell it on the podcast so we get a bomb.
This is why you guys come.
So
to
we
this
get a
podcast,
bomb.
all right?
But
Avery
yeah,
always
man.
first off, let me just say this: Avery always comes up with the best theories.
He
if
does.
you guys need to watch our podcast. We've been doing this for every Marvel movie and every Marvel TV show that's come out, and I feel like we've been pretty spot on. I don't know what
It's
you can
because
check our
he's a
records, but-
Virgo, and Virgos are very like process oriented. They're very observant. I say this because I'm also a Virgo.
Interesting. That makes sense. You guys.
We're very
okay.
smart. We're very intelligent people.
Yes.
We always predict stuff right. You know why? Because this one time, one of the first times, like when we first started dating, we went to Dave & Buster's to watch the UFC fights, and I like it. Like if I don't know, this was when I was like still getting into it and stuff like that, so I knew nothing about it. But every single time they're walking out before the fight even started, I would call who I thought was gonna win. Every fucking one I got right.
You should be putting money on
them.
that.
All of them. He was getting pissed.
I also called them right.
I called them first.
It was only one that I missed.
But I'm saying, you know what you're talking about. You're familiar with these people. I'm not. So that's why it's more impressive that I called it. And I said it before you did, too.
Yeah,
I have really good intuition, you
Jeez,
guys.
man.
Dude, also
who won this fight? Left or right?
I think Menifee, he got it. The left. I think the left got it.
Split decision.
Oh, they look nervous.
Yeah, they look good. Yeah.
Oh, Alonzo.
Yeah, that messed up every bet that I have.
Dude, his eyes fucked.
Yeah. That messed up every bet that I have.
That went to decision, huh?
Cold World.
You said that after every single
Cold
fight.
World, man.
You said rip my
$5
$5 after every fight.
Yeah,
World,
all of his
man.
bets are done. I told you.
Look at this.
Yeah. So, anyways, well, either way, guys, I'm excited. I want to go watch the rest of these fights because the fights are starting to heat up now. Now that fight's over, I feel like things are only going to get fucking good from here. But yes, I'm super fucking excited for your fight. I'm going to be there. Avery's going to be there. We're going to be supporting. I might even make a sign. Who knows? Fucking, maybe I'll
let's make signs.
I won't go that crazy. I don't want to embarrass you.
Shirts or something.
But yeah, no, that's fucking sick. I'm super excited, and I bro, good luck. Fucking,
I appreciate it.
Kill it out there, bro.
Hell yeah.
I already, I can sense it, and you're a good dude. So just keep doing your thing, and wherever you want to go with it, and then let me know if you need some marketing advice too. I think between us
definitely.
three, I think
We're
between
so
us
good.
three,
We're so good at this.
we can turn you into a fucking
Yeah.
superstar, dude.
He's worked so fucking hard for this.
Yeah.
Like I'm not worried about
Let's
him.
go.
You're building the team, bro. So
Comment
you got
down
some
below
friends.
what your walkout song would be.
Oh yeah, honestly, please.
Engagement.
And also comment down below what round you think my boy's gonna knock old dude out.
Oh
Yeah, that's
your
good.
fight
That's
predictions
really
would be
good.
dope. Also,
Are we taking
rounds.
bets at the fight?
maybe.
Hey, I'm pulling up with some cash, man.
Yeah, let's
What's
do
up?
it.
I'm
I'm
just
down.
looking-
Anybody want Alfredo? It's on
The
me.
sauce!
I got 100 on Alfredo right now.
sauce.
Right
the
now.
sauce.
The sauce. I got 100,000 on the
man.
sauce right now.
Hell yeah. Well, but bro, I'm so fucking excited. We got a lot of things coming up. Obviously the next big thing I think we're gonna talk about, like I said, is Ironheart.
Yeah.
And then we'll see what goes from there. I'm sure new shows are coming out. I haven't seen anything that's like really exciting that's coming out. I'm still watching 90 Day Fiance every fucking week, so if you guys want to get on that.
Love Island.
Love Island has been pretty fucking good too. I don't know if you're watching
so
that.
good.
Love Island's good. I don't know what you're watching right now.
I'm watching The Viber's Guide.
Viber's Guy. AB's album's coming out.
Which comes
We
out,
just
which
talked
comes
about
out,
this.
guys. Which comes out July 7th.
Okay.
I pushed
let's do
it back to July 7th because
Okay.
we have so many cool things. Shout out to the homie right there who's part of the creative direction, and we got some sick
He showed
stuff
me
coming.
what the album cover is gonna look like. It looks fucking crazy. It
Yeah, I
looks
brought
so
my
dope.
camera. We're gonna shoot
Yeah,
today.
yeah.
Cool.
So
Hell yeah.
July 7th, guys. That's what we're really reaching for, and hell yeah, man. I'm excited, bro. We
The
got a lot
most
of
exciting part about 4th of July weekend.
Oh
Yeah.
yes,
Hell yeah.
yes, yeah. Well, which we waited.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, I can't drop it on the 4th of
Yeah,
July.
you gotta.
Everybody be like, I don't care about your dumbass album.
Yeah. Honestly, let's see what the state of the world is by then.
Oh, yeah.
Is your album gonna grill me a hot dog and shoot a firework? I don't think so.
I mean, yeah. Anyway, let's. Yeah. I have so much to say about what's going on in the world right now, but we're gonna keep it. We're a positive podcast, and we're gonna have fun, guys.
Yeah.
Well, but we love you guys. Remember, like she said, leave a comment, like, subscribe, do all that, please.
We will let you guys know how
yeah.
Alfredo did in his fight, and hopefully we can have him back on when he wins.
Yeah, and we're still working on the member stuff.
When
so
he
if
wins.
you guys,
Definitely.
We have.
I'll be
I think
back, guys.
we have 4 members right now. So if you want to become a member of the podcast, it's $5 a month. You join, you're supporting, you're helping us build the podcast, help us get some new lights, help us get like new setup and stuff. You know. And
We need another camera, guys.
We need another camera.
Support small businesses.
Yeah, support small businesses, minority-owned small businesses too.
Yeah,
Fucking,
yeah.
you know, hey, come on, support. Especially they're sending my people away, bro. They're sending my people back to Mexico.
Sorry.
So support, and we love you guys. Till next time, we'll see you guys on the next one. We love you.
Peace.
We out here chasing dreams, trying to catch them like receivers. Heavy on the grind, trying to tell you to believe us. Yeah, we see you hating from the beach. Coming with the gas, ready, little six.
I left my heart in Arizona, found lust in California. Got the cunning of a loner mixed with the